What's up, dudes? Wow, I'm really pixely today. Oh, look at me. It looked good a minute ago. Happy Independence Day. Man, I gotta fix this. That's terrible. I look horrible. I don't know. But man, oh man, that's even worse. It's about to go away. Let's see. Oh, worse. You see how bad I am here? I'm trying. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna turn this bitch off. And then I'm just gonna drop this green screen down. How's that? Now you can see my pretty butterfly wings. Check me out. What's up? See me all? I'm all fourthed out. My kids got butterfly wings and crazy headbands. I'm going to put the link if anybody wants to come up and hang out in a second. Yeah. Did it work? There we go. If anybody wants to come and hang out and talk to me, so I'm not up here talking to myself, because I talk to myself all day already. So talking to myself up here would be pretty redundant. I get a lot of shit done during the day by talking to myself, but everybody looks at me like I'm crazy. I'm just going in and pinning the link. I almost reported my own comment. That would have been funny, I think. Everybody else reports it. Why not? What's up, Tracy? What's up, Melissa? What's up, Dawn, Valerie? Anybody else? Levi, what's up? Yeah, I know. Nobody listens to me, so everybody must be used to me talking to myself. Nobody listens to me anyway. Not even my kids. So I got a funny story to tell you. I'm gonna redo this because now I can't see it. So we were at my mother-in-law's today, and they are redoing a bridge there. So we went down to see it. Like, it's completely missing. The whole bridge is missing because they're redoing it. And then they got a creek that goes up real far. So we followed the creek bed up. We followed the creek bed up a while, and me and my one daughter left my other daughter because there was a little area with a waterfall. We went down to it. And then my wife came up, and then her and my daughter went back to the house. And when I got back to the house, thank you. This is just my everyday wear, Tracy. I don't know what costume you're talking about. I love butterfly wings. You see, look, hold on. You see how they're blue there too? I'm trying to do it. That's not working. I guess I got to get more muscles. Anyway, so I get back to the house, and my daughter goes, "Daddy, I fell." I said, "What?" She goes, "Oh, this kid is so dumb." She's 11 too. She goes, "I was trying to be the Little Mermaid on a rock, and I fell into the creek." And I was like, "What?" And my wife starts cracking up, and she goes, "That's literally what she was doing. She was sitting on the rock, like trying to do the Little Mermaid thing, and she slipped down and fell into the water." Only her could do that, but it was hilarious the way she explained it to me. Uh, it made me laugh so bad. They got stories like this every damn day. Every time they try to do anything, it seems like they're getting hurt or banged up or something. What's up, Brent? But I thought it was funny. She didn't like that I thought it was funny, but it was hilarious to me because I always tell them, like, you can't. I tell her too. Like, I tell her, you can't even walk up steps. Don't try to climb, because she tried to climb rocks a couple minutes earlier, and I was like, don't climb rocks. You can't walk up steps. Let's perfect walking up steps, and then maybe we'll try and climb some rocks. And 5 minutes later, I get a story about how she slipped off a rock and fell into the creek. And then my other daughter she's there trying to catch crayfish um, in the water and not realizing that when you put your hand in, it looks like you're further away than you are. So she's like missing these things like crazy. She gets back to the house, we're starting to eat, and she's like housing a hot dog, and I'm like, "Did you wash your hands before you grabbed?" Oh, and she's like a little germaphobe, so she was all freaked out because she ate this hot dog. I'm like, nothing like eating some city kelp. I was like, you got some city kelp with your hot dog there. I'm reaching in that pond water. She was like, "Whoa."
Oh no.
That was funny.
Happy 4th, buddy. I'm glad
Happy
you're having a good day.
Yeah, it was good. It's funny. It's hard to get me out of the house. But once I got
Yeah.
out of the house, I'm glad I did it. So I'm glad we went. It was crazy though, seeing that like they ripped down an entire bridge, and they said they plan on having it built by the time school starts, which is like 2 months. And I mean
Wow.
they ripped a big chunk of land out of here. So
That's crazy.
yeah, it's going to be interesting to see um, how they do it.
Yeah. I understand about not getting out the house. That's how I am. I don't mind being at home, but then when I do leave, I'm pretty thankful that I did. you know?
Yeah, it's got like there's got to be because it's like especially with like kids too. Like it's a whole process, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
inevitably one of them is in a bad mood or whatever, or you know,
Right?
and then
Oh,
usually
yeah.
we have all the kids, and then my daughter's friend always comes with, and we have to take two cars, and then like I always want to leave early,
Yeah.
and I just
You
gotta
know.
hang out. So
I I noticed that. Well, it's been several years since I noticed, but yeah, the more comfortable I am somewhere, the longer I'll stay. Okay.
yeah.
If I'm kind of like on edge and kind of just everything feels weird, about 45 minutes, I'm done.
Yeah. The thing is, they make me feel super comfortable there. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I'm just like antsy and just want to go into my domain where I can do whatever I want.
And yeah, and feel
But
comfortable. I get it. I
yeah,
totally get it.
yeah. Like when I go to like, if I go, I gotta take these off. They're killing my back. When I go to like, if I'm going out to like play pool or something, or um, I'm the last one to leave. I'm like trying to convince people to stay, and you had to
Yeah,
convince me to go. But
I gotcha.
it's good. I'm glad I went. We had fun. Just walking up there, and then my daughter's trying to get these flowers, and every flower, she's like, "Does this have thorns on it?" And I'm like, I don't think it has thorns on it, but let's see.
Right?
Um, yeah, but it
That's
was
funny. Who ended up winning Are You Smarter?
Val. Val ended up winning. She had three correct. We ended up not doing the last question because she was in such a big lead that nobody could catch her. So yeah, she took it.
That's
So she's
awesome.
the champ for next week.
Yeah.
Next week is 7:10, so I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but I know we're gonna make a thing of it.
Okay. All right. So what are we doing tonight? Just hanging out or what?
Yeah, I figured we just got home and a little bit ago my wife's going to bed because she's got to be up early for work. My daughter's friends over and I was like sitting there. I could watch diners, drive-ins, or dives, or I could come in and chit chat with
All
everybody.
right.
Come in.
Well, I'm glad you did. I was hanging out in the world and there was no lives going on that I could see.
Yeah,
So I was like, go live or just hang out by myself.
yeah.
I noticed I'm climbing into books, so when I do that, I fucking lose it.
Yeah,
You
I do
know?
that with a lot of things. So my mother-in-law likes she likes gnomes.
Yeah.
So here I'll show you real quick. So I made this sign a while ago. I never finished it, but she's like super into them. So I think I'm gonna finish this for her, and I'm gonna dive into this, and it's gonna engulf my life. But yeah. So the background's not done. It's not fully colored, but
Oh yeah, Rick, that's
so
wonderful.
I can't. I'm trying to lift it all the way up, but there's 3 gnomes there.
Oh, right on.
It's a gigantic welcome sign that
Yeah.
she would like for her front porch. So I think tonight I'll probably fiddle with that, try and get it done so I can give it
Yeah.
to her, because she's all about gnomes lately. So
That's
figure I'll
cool.
surprise her with something.
Yeah, gnomes are hot right now.
Yeah.
Mushrooms are hot right now. You know.
I got a
That
bunch of
looks
them.
good. I like it.
Thank you. I got a bunch of them welcome signs I never did anything with that I probably should, but
Yeah, hell yeah, you should, bub.
yeah, it's cool. I mean, when she said that, she was like, "Oh, look, I ordered this gnome and that gnome." I'm like, I have a welcome sign at home that's just not finished, and it'll give me a good reason to finish
Right.
it. That's my
And get it seen, you know.
yeah.
So did you end up with the waffle, or did you not waffle off your sunflower?
It's still I gotta make a new thing for it, because I don't think I explained it right. Like I was So here, I'll show you what we added to it, but it's not, we still have spots to go. We're going to 100 spots.
Okay.
But like I said, I'm not, again, and Beans hasn't been around, and I'm not good at marketing things. I'm good at doing them. I'm not good at marketing them.
Just keep it as simple as possible. Because if there's too many words, they're not going to read it.
And you know me, I'm full of words.
You're great at words, but you know.
So here we added
You
this.
just gotta keep it really simple.
Yeah, we added this to it.
I gotta hold on. I'll be right back. I got your light on. There we go. Woo-hoo. We have light on the subject. Turn that off. Good God. I'm thankful for my ACs, but damn, I get tired of hearing it. You know. Oh, that's pretty.
And then this comes with it too. It's what do you call it? It's
a banger.
Yeah, he called it something. I forget what he called it, but yeah. So we added those two to it, along with the sunflower and the beans and the other bowl. But I'm gonna make a thing for it, and like I said, I just don't think. And at a certain point, I feel like.
Are you doing 3 winners or 1 big winner?
4 winners.
4 winners. Okay.
The bowl, beans, sunflower, and that bomb right there with the banger in it. So, and then when you win one, you don't leave the wheel. You're still on the wheel.
That's awesome. That's cool. Yeah. Multiple times to win.
Turp slurper. That's what he calls it.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
And then you got the sunflower behind me that, I mean, I'm not doing it justice, but that's
it's freaking fabulous. I wondered about if it, I don't know if it would sell or not, but you know, if you put the center of the flower so your little faces could fit in there.
Yeah, well,
so just had it on a pike or something.
Yeah, how this is set up is actually, it's set up to be a clock. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I didn't do that part to it yet. Or I basically, whoever wins, if they say, "Hey, I want it to be a clock," I'll make it a clock. Or if they say,
yeah, I didn't know. I was just, you know, something for someone with kids or grandkids to stick in the ground and take little pictures of them. You know, kids love that stuff.
I mean, it's wood, but I have it sealed with 3 coats of polyurethane, and I sprayed a sealer over top of it too. So it is built for outside. It's outside. It's not going to wither away into nothing.
That's cool. I like it. That's a good one, Rick. That's really good.
Yeah, thank you. And then yesterday, the mess won this. That was for everybody who played last month. So yesterday we started a new month full of people. So we got 6 people on the list already for this month's prize. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be at least as cool as that. I'm not going to go backwards, you know. We're going to make it, even if it's 2 smaller things or something like that. But so yeah, anybody who plays. But it was fun yesterday. I mean, the week before, that's what I was trying to explain too. We only had 3 people, but there's weeks where people are just busy and stuff, you know. Some weeks I used to say when we played like football as kids, like there were some weeks where there was 25 of us and we had to play 2 separate games. And then there's weeks there was 7 of us and we had to all-time quarterback or whatever. It's just the way it goes. What's
Yeah.
up? Yes, I can put the link up. I'm sorry. Did I not pin it? Beans, are you here? Can you pin it?
It's pinned. It's pinned at the bottom.
Well, sometimes it doesn't pop up. There it is.
Oh, okay.
There you
I'm
go.
sorry.
So yeah, it's last night was great because you played. We had six players, and then we had 3 players play again. So it
Yeah.
makes me beat up for the week before.
With this one, with this time around, I'm just gonna go with the first answer that pops in my head.
That's usually what you should do. And again, so I'm gonna start with the school questions. I have been relying on these websites with these things because I write my questions. The final 3 categories, where I'll make them or whatever. But I'm gonna start writing them all because they've been ridiculous questions, and I know it as I'm asking them, and I don't want to. I'll put my poker faces on, but I'm like, geez, like I don't know this shit. You could give me 100 guesses, and I couldn't tell you. Like there's 46 presidents, and I wouldn't have been able to tell you who was born on, like
Yeah, I get it. I just feel so dumb sometimes. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, so I try to like with the ones when it comes to like movie posters and stuff like that. I only go with ones I already know. I don't have to look up any of those. Like if I know them, that's when I post them because I'm like I know them, so they can be like common knowledge. It's not like you go into an encyclopedia and skim through and find the answers.
But then on the other side is you never know what kind of obscure facts people know.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, there's some obscurity in my mind, and it'll just pop out at the appropriate time.
Well, that's why I try to make the final 3 categories. Like I try to do 1 pop culture, 1 visual, whatever it is. Maybe it's a memory thing, or maybe it's something like that, and then 1 just whatever.
Yeah, and so like pop culture, for instance, myself. I can remember some of the lyrics to songs, but I'm terrible at names of songs or names of artists.
Yeah.
And then, I'm a reader, so a lot of movies I've not seen or I've seen just pieces of it.
Mm-hmm.
And, because if it doesn't keep my attention in the first 5 minutes, I'm done. I'm out. Yeah. So, hi, Miss Val.
What's up, Val? I speak in movie quotes. Like if somebody says something in movie quote, I finish the movie quote. I have to. Same with song lyrics. Like
all right.
Yeah, like
right. I get it.
Today,
look at you with your boss hat on. That's a good one. That's cute.
How y'all doing?
I took all my festive stuff. Here,
sorry, I'm stoned, so
I'll hang mine here. How about that?
Yeah, it was fun. Dawn, come up.
Yeah, come hang out, Dawn. Today somebody said like y'all gone, and I was like, make me lose my mind. I just did like I went off on it, like, sang the whole song because I heard somebody in their yard talking to their kid like y'all gone, and I was like, oh, there it goes. That always happens with me. It's like a nervous tick I get.
Up in here.
Yeah, I do it just like, and I try to like sound exactly like it too. So like, I'm sure that people are like, what the fuck is that dude doing? Because I'm walking by.
I get it.
You can't do the DMX voice without yelling. I can't believe, yo, man. You got to yell it.
Yeah, you got to yell it. You have to yell it. It's like the law.
But yes, kind of, but not really. Not you. You just said y'all gone.
Oh, no. Come on, Dawn. You're pretty good. You did a good job.
Dawn, you have life experience.
Yeah.
And Dawn, I could tell 3 of Matthew's questions. I could see you because you were sitting right now. I could see you like going like this. When he answered, I saw your eyes roll up over the top of your head into the back. So I knew you knew some of those. I saw when he answered them, you were like, why'd you say that? I can't. Like I'm right next to you. I can't give you the answer.
That's pretty good. Good stuff.
It was fun.
It was fun. I liked it. I appreciate you hosting.
Come here, Little Mermaid. No. Come here. You want to say hi? Come on. They want to meet the Little Mermaid, the Creek Mermaid.
Come on, honey.
Come and see Aunt Becky.
Yes,
sweetie.
I told her the story about how you were trying to be the Little Mermaid.
Dad.
My friends, come say hi. I was wearing your butterfly wings and the lei, not the butterfly wings. She doesn't
You're
want to.
so pretty.
She's embarrassed.
Oh, it's all right, little lady. We all do crazy things.
She is.
Every one of us has done some kind of crazy thing.
Well, I told her, like I said, I told her 10 minutes before, don't be climbing them rocks. You can barely walk up steps.
Poor
Yeah, I
thing.
got that same problem with steps, honey. I'm so sorry you know how that happens. Oh, yeah, boy. I can fall over a crack in the carpet. You
She's
know, a line on the carpet. I can hit the deck sometimes. It's ridiculous.
she's
Yeah.
fun. She knows she's clumsy.
Yeah, we do know it, but we try like hell.
Yeah. Me and her, we made up our own handshake too. So none of the other kids have a handshake with me. One day she came home from school and she was like, "We need a handshake." So
All right.
Sarah.
we make up. So now me and her have our own handshake.
Right on. That's good stuff, man.
I miss your face, Sarah.
Yeah, come up and hang out.
Sarah Green.
What's up? It's I made it for somebody I don't talk to anymore. Look, I'm giving that to Mammy. I'm gonna paint the background black and put beards on.
Right on.
What do you guys do? You guys do anything fun today?
I took a nap.
I want to. I'm so jealous of you.
It was a really good nap, too.
I promised Beans. I told him, you know, with him being gone for a month, you know, keeping like if you don't go live a lot, Facebook is just gonna like bury you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Him promising him that I'll go live, but like the last couple weeks, I've not been feeling people-y. Like it's a chore. So
People
today I made sure when I was on my way home to tell him, hey, like I texted without thinking, hey, I'm gonna go live, and sent it. So now I'm beholden to it. I have to do it. So
Now you have to. Yes.
I wanted to lay down so bad and watch diners, drive-ins, and dives, and I was like, no, you told your brother you'd go live. So like I said, it's like leaving my house. When I do, I'm happy I do.
Right. I know. That's
Once you're
sometimes,
out.
you know, I go live. I try to go live every day between the same time. And some days, you know, things are just, my brain is not there. And I get on other lives and spend time, and that kind of helps. But yeah, you know, it's a good thing, Ricky. It can really help us.
Well, we're surrounded by the right group of people that will pull you out of that, even if it's just
Yeah.
for the time you're live. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And it does help me. It helps me a lot by going live, because there's people looking and watching for us, you know. And so I kind of try to keep that a valid point. You know, I don't let it rule me, but you know, there are people that watch for us every day.
Well, last night Dab said something at the end of it and said, like, you know, we got her like up and moving and not wanting to. She said she was kind of down and out, and that to me was like, that's a boost to me. You know what I mean? When
She's been struggling for a while, and
so that to me was like, I mean, you probably couldn't see it. Like, I was like, I didn't talk for a second because it was like my voice would have cracked, because that to me is like the most important thing anybody could ever say to me. So
yeah, it's a big deal. I mean,
that's a shot in the arm to me. Like, I'm ready to go. Yeah, I could have stayed live for a while. My kids were upstairs riding a fucking scooter through the house.
Oh no! Oh Lord! Oh yeah.
Stuff like that. Stuff like that helps too, you know. And it's like,
and it's a reciprocal thing. You're going to get the dopamine from it. You know, you're going to feel a little bit of relief for yourself, like you have it isolated all the time.
Yeah.
Because I'm really good at isolating, and I happen to be in the middle of a moment here.
Yeah.
So, you know, I could have gone live earlier, but I was just trying to find other people's lives. Some days you just don't want to be the host. You know what I mean?
And sometimes you just want to type in the comments and just like not.
Yeah. And I'm awful about that.
Well, I have this thing too where I can look. I just interrupted you. See, I can.
No, you're fine.
but I can take over. And when I'm on other people's lives, I try to really be half of myself. So I'm not
Right.
like
Yeah, I get you.
But you
Yeah, we
shouldn't
can't
have
be
to hold back like that.
right. It's
We
just
like
what it is.
yourself. Be
I know I'm
yourself.
a lot. It's in my name.
We
So
tend to take over when we get on a roll, don't we, Rick?
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when it's something you're like, when me and you get to talk about like the mental health stuff, and like when people are like, well, I have this problem, that, and we can like, and it's
Hmm.
like you can almost give them advice or whatever. It's like, look out, because I'm a freight train at that point, because
Right.
being able to help somebody with my craziness that I've been through in the last couple of years is like, that's what
Yeah.
I'm
And it does help, Rick, because I mean, there's not very many people who can hang with the squirrel talk, you know? So, and or they just think I'm straight out fucking crazy because I'm everywhere before I get back to the
Yeah,
thing.
I'm fluent
You
in
know?
squirrel.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And it's like I'm fighting a whole tribe of squirrel people. It's pretty great. So
Well, you need to start going live more. You had a lot of people that loved when you went live. Like you had a whole group of people that followed you. I know life's been crazy, and I know it's daunting when you haven't done it in a while too. Like it's
I
daunting.
just I'm not hitting my time slot like I usually do.
Yeah,
And some of it's because my sleep's, my sleep starts getting messed up again
yeah,
and just different things. And then it's just like I just been it's been a year anniversary for my surgery on my neck,
yeah,
and my life is so different now.
yeah,
And it's been a struggle. So I think that's kind of put me down a little bit, like telling
yeah.
myself, "Oh, it doesn't matter. Nobody really wants to hear your mouth," you know.
It's not
And
true.
but that's not true. And
How
yeah,
short you've been doing this? What did you say? December you've been doing it since?
yeah,
I mean, your numbers in the morning, numbers don't really matter, but the fact that right when you start, like there have been times where I've been one of the first people in there, and you watch your numbers climb to like a steady good number. That means that people are interested. You know what I mean?
yeah,
For whatever reason, that's always good. You know?
right. And like I don't want to battle people for lives, you know. It's like a lot of people don't really give a shit that I'm already live, and they'll just go live,
That
or
happens.
they're already come off their job, your work, or whatever,
Yeah,
and they're live, and then I'm like, should I start a live, or is that being rude,
yeah.
But then on the other hand, it's like, well, I usually go about that time, so I
Beans is trying to beat that into my head because I'm ultra polite. I'm too polite. Like
right,
I like to my own detriment, I'm polite when it comes to stuff like that. So he tells me like it's not you like every time slot is taken if you're worried about a time slot. If you do your thing,
yeah,
what you normally do, you just do it, and then it's not like you're not stepping on anybody. You're just going live. You're not really going live to get all the numbers either. If a few people come in and it's not your normal numbers because someone else is live, okay. But
yeah,
then they'll either go. I know a lot of people too. I know Al. Sometimes you go back and forth if two people are live. Uh,
yes,
I know a lot of people. They'll go back and forth, and it's fine. It's you're getting because everybody does a different thing too. Like
yeah,
Right.
Galen and them, they're like about the self sustainability and the growth thing, and he does it funny, but his brand of humor is different. He's got like the dry sensibility, and we're like wacky, wearing fucking
we're
butterfly
everywhere.
wings and like wow, we're morning
Yeah,
lady.
we're feral. We're feral children.
Yeah, it's like everybody has a different sensibility, so you get a little bit of everything. It's not, it's not
And
really.
we don't stay on one topic either.
Yeah,
So it's like all topics are open.
yeah,
Sometimes we'll grab a hold of one that seems to be a real interest to everybody, and we'll just, it's got everybody's attention well.
yeah.
And I really like it when we get a deep conversation going with a
Right.
whole bunch of different viewpoints.
Oh
There's been
yeah.
some deep ones.
When I get into those, I want to keep them going as long as possible because they're few and far
Right.
between. So like I'm like, yeah, let's keep going. I love this because those are the ones that I'm a silly, wacky person. But when I get into those, like I always
Yeah.
same with music. If you listen to if you hear the music I listen to, you would think that I'm like on the verge of like ending it all because that's the type of music that draws me in. But it's not. It's. I think it's a chance to let that part of you out. As
Hmm.
you want to be, but every once in a while, that's great.
That's true, buddy.
Levi, I
Levi,
didn't even know you went live. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't even know that, Levi.
Oh
Levi.
yeah, we're
Blind
Lee,
Tarzan? What?
do you share them in Fifth Stone? I know sometimes it doesn't get the same thing with like Facebook's really messing with us right now as far as the outreach goes. I mean, our outreach like for the last 4 months has dropped like 100% every month. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Facebook is doing
like
good chokeholding us, but you're always welcome to share. And if you share, you have my permission to share to me personally when you are live because I'm going back to work soon, but when I'm home, I would rather watch somebody I know and maybe be able to interact than watch TV or listen to like a podcast that is pre-recorded and I can't interact with. I mean, those are great, but I
yeah,
would rather, you know, and
the real time thing is a big deal, you
yeah,
know.
if nothing else, I'll jump in and hit the like button a couple hundred times for you and say what's up or whatever.
When I go to the things that are already done, I always put in hashtag replay.
yeah,
Seems to help on their things. So
yeah. But I mean, I see like there's people that I don't necessarily know, like I see you guys a lot in the Ohio Stoners. I haven't interacted with them yet. I know I will, but even when I see them live now, because I see all you guys in there and stuff, I'll go in and click the like button a bunch of times if I'm on the move or whatever, because I see people that I
yeah,
interacting with them, and just it's an extra way of helping and boosting people along. You know.
yeah, because it matters.
Yeah,
You know.
I met Trista in your live, Becca.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I met her, and then I seen her. My wife does makeup. My wife is like, this is what she does. She does makeup and hair, and I've been seeing her do like the crazy makeup for like she cover
Right.
like the seam and stuff, and that shit's cool to me. Like, cause my
It's
wife,
amazing.
I
That's just amazing to me too.
It's
yeah, I
art.
see like the level of focus my wife is not a very focused person. But I see when my wife hones in on it, the focus that she has on it, and what you're doing in reverse too.
Uh-huh.
You're doing a mirror, so that type of stuff is
Right.
cool. And it's
Trista's very interesting. She got her first booking
yeah, I saw
for
she
makeup. She's so excited.
Oh,
yeah,
Very
great.
excited for her. I could feel it over here. I was like, woo.
yeah, things like that though. I try to go in and like a bunch of times just to, because that's cool. Like I said, I met um Silver Fox in your live too. And I don't know if you remember when she was explaining to me that Pong thing, I was like
Yeah, you were.
rolling, like, well, this is awesome. I never think.
Have you watched it? It's amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
it's really good stuff.
me and Beans went in
What?
and invited, like, I think
What is it?
so she does a bong pong where it's like $15 or for 2 balls for 25 sometimes, or it's like $25, 2 balls for 40, depending on the pieces. And you're a winner every ball, but she throws them, and depending on where it lands it's basically like,
Oh, cool.
where it lands is the piece you get, and they're all beautiful pieces, and
Nice
it's all
pieces.
like you wouldn't get them for 25 or $40. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But she
Cool.
does it every Thursday, and it's cool. Like the first time I seen her do it, and like me and Beans invited like 15 people in there from the Fire in the Hole just to go in there and show some love. And I went in, and I didn't even know. She's like, "Ricky, you won," and I'm like, "I didn't even know I was in a fucking contest." What do you mean I won? I didn't know I was in a contest.
All right.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's actually here. I'll show you the piece. The
Cool.
piece there. That's
And
what
I
I want.
already forgot. Who is this?
Silver Fox.
Okay, right.
Yeah, but so like I met them. That's what I love that too. Meeting the peripheral people, and then going and like showing them love and help. If not that it's not like, oh, I can help. It's anybody you can try and throw a bunch of likes to or invite people to or whatever. It's cool to be able to do that.
Yeah.
It is. It's
Hey,
good.
Levi, some of these people around here don't sleep, so
I'm one of them sometimes.
send a link to the chat, and that's the best way for me to find a live.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Or like I said, personally send it to me. I'll jump in and I'll share it out to the fifth. You know, the
I'll
Discord.
share it out. I like sharing. That's what I do.
Share
Yeah,
Share
them.
cool stuff out. Hey, that's good. I saw that.
yeah, that's definitely do that, Levi, because we're not. You've been here. Beans actually talks about you a lot. You were one of the first ones, so we don't want we don't want to see you go on live and get nobody in there just because for whatever reason they're not seeing it. So if
Yeah.
anything, we'll make people see it.
Yes, we will. Oh, goodness.
That's been the problem with us too. Is we used to so people used to get notified when we went live, and it's not whatever has happened. I think it has to do with a certain somebody reporting us nonstop because things, but
Really?
Yeah.
yeah,
We're so stupid.
because a couple of people have had the same experience that we've had since that time, when this has happened, and it seems to be the thing. He gets all his minions to come in and
Yeah.
report us and stuff, but
Some nasty things have been
Horrible.
occurring.
yeah.
That's terrible.
So you can't really see when we go live.
Childish.
I'm a moderator on Fire in the Hole, and I have to search for Fire in the Hole when we're live. You know what I mean? Like I have
Yeah.
to, it doesn't even show up in my live feed.
I even have you guys marked as favorites and it's not coming up.
It's
Yeah.
just, it's suppressing us. So that's why the sharing and the tagging people is so important.
Right. You just
Important.
got to play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game. I'm bad at the
We
game
decided,
sometimes.
we decided just not to play the game anymore. We're just
Yeah. We're just doing it.
if you like us, you like us. If you dislike us because of what somebody else said or whatever, then that's
Yeah. If people like that are not our tribe.
yeah.
So
So I would rather stream to 8 people that are my friends than 25 that are like, I don't know. I can take them or leave them.
right.
They
Sorry, my
each
back.
their own, and fake it till you make it.
Levi, if you want to come up too, the link's there. You can come up, hang out, and chit chat. Anybody wants to. That's our other thing that we try to do too. Is like it's one of the first thing we say is like, if you want to come up and talk. We usually get the same people because I get it because it's sometimes daunting to come up, but anybody's welcome to shoot the shit with us.
What big guys, Don? Send me their names.
Yeah. I've dealt with some big guys in my life. Not the big guys that scare me. It's the little wiry ones.
It's the
Yeah.
quiet ones you got to watch out for. They're like, oh, they'll freak you out.
We used to box, and whenever it was like I boxed a big guy, I was like, I loved it because they're like, when they're gonna hit you, they're like, it's so slow and I can avoid it, and the little ones are like, ping, 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 ping. Shit, dude, relax. Give me a hard time coming off. It's like Chinese water torture. Eventually, that shit's gonna start to hurt when you get hit by it.
Mike Jones,
When
hello.
you start
How are
drowning.
ya?
Hi, Mike.
Mm.
Oh,
My goodness. Well, I'm really glad you went live, Rick, because
yeah,
appreciate it, man.
me too. I noticed too that there weren't a lot of people live, and probably 4th of July, does that a lot.
Yeah.
I gotta start going live more during the day. I mean, I don't know why I don't. I just don't think to. Like after you go on about 10 my time, our time. Yeah, your time too.
Yeah, I try to run between 9 and 10. I try to go live between then.
So then
Because the other people that, a lot of them are out in Illinois, Missouri, or even the West Coast, and that kind of seems a good spot. So, yeah.
I mean, like I said, you become kind of like a staple for a lot of people to.
Wake up with.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, there have been times where I've been
That's why.
out of the bed and I need that, like, all right, Ricky, come on, you know better than that shit. Like,
Yeah.
you need that shit sometimes.
Hi,
What, baby?
Levi. Hi, Levi. How you doing?
I got the party.
Right.
Well, Bacardi, okay.
Reading.
On what? Fire?
Oh,
Reading, 4th of July. See if
What
there's
is it?
any.
Rasta Levi?
4th of July. I'm sitting here trying to get drunk.
why? You don't have no flour?
I got a little bit, but I'm trying to conserve what I got because
I understand, darling.
trying to get some money together so I can move the hell out of Kentucky.
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
blame you there.
I do not like it here.
Well, I mean, it's I mean, that's not to say it doesn't suck there, but going somewhere else might. I mean, it might because
Never
Beans.
mind.
I mean, Beans moved from Pennsylvania to Florida and thrived, so I can't say that it won't help. But
Well, I got a cousin offering for me to come out to Colorado.
oh yeah.
There you go.
there you go.
What Beans did, that was to me like I tell him all the time. That was like
I'm not
extraordinary.
seeing these people.
When he left all the baggage behind too. He went and was like, "I'm starting over and I'm a new person." And that you definitely have to do that. Like
Exceptional willpower and yeah.
what he did is crazy. Like I said, he left on a whim, went and just was like, "All right, this is the new me. I'm gonna be like responsible for my own shit." Not that you're not Levi. I'm just saying whatever's causing you your problems in Kentucky, just when you do go, just try not to
It's all
bring it,
back in that pattern.
because if you bring it with you, you'll hate Colorado too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, it ain't even like about going to Colorado, but I stick out like a sore thumb here. Everybody here is on either meth or heroin, or I smoke weed.
Well, sometimes too. So what happened with Beans is he had this group of people that he hung out with, and he was never gonna change being with that group of people because that group of people was getting into the shit that he got into, and that's who you're with is who you're gonna be, you know. So he went
Right.
by himself and decided, like, he met a whole new group of people, you know. He met Daniela, who you know is good for, because she's always on the move, man. That girl's like, she's doing yoga or doing this, doing that, and that keeps him like having to keep up and stuff too. So that's
Yeah.
what we do too. So yeah, I mean, we get into habits too. We get into habits where we are. I'm in a
Yeah.
habit right now. I'm going back to work, and I'm like, I get this like nervousness about it because I'm like, damn, do I still got it? It's been like 4 years. I know I do, but like you're
You'll
like
be fine.
almost halfway telling yourself, do I got it and shit. And I'm gonna go back, and the first day back, I'm gonna love it because I'm gonna remember what it's like to feel that hustle and bustle and stuff. But yeah, that's the thing.
It'll come right back.
It will.
You know?
Yep. If it's just like, you know, it's something you got a passion for too. So
Oh, I love your braids there, Levi.
Thank you. I do them myself about once every 2 or 3 weeks.
Levi, going back to
mine's
the
just getting long enough I can do my half braid with anyway.
I used to have long hair until I had a Britney Spears moment.
Man, my hair's so heavy, if I put it all together, it just feels like it's pulling my head.
That's
So
why
I split it, and
It
then I
hurts
have,
my
you
head to
know,
put it up.
that's what
Like,
happened with my hair. And my wife's like, "You're crazy." I'm like, "My hair was too fucking heavy." And she was like, "What are you talking about heavy?" My wife's always had long hair, so she doesn't get it. I'm like, "It was too heavy." And I cut it on the side, so it felt heavy on the top. And sometimes, like, depending on how it laid, I was like, "Oh," it drove me crazy. And she was like,
yeah.
"Heavy." And then
If I start messing with my hair, and that's exactly why, because it's too heavy. It's just
Yeah.
bugging the fuck out of me.
somebody in her
Yeah.
job said, "My hair's heavy."
16 years ago,
My husband said
back about 16 years ago, I had fucking dreadlocks that hang down to here.
Oh my.
Wow.
That shit was heavy.
Yeah, I bet it was. And I started talking to other people because I was going to go that route. And they're like, it's heavy and it's hot. And I already have a problem with hot anyway, so I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
hot is not my thing, man.
It will make your head on fire.
Yeah, I can't even.
I used
Like,
to, the first time I had long hair, I got a job painting, and I would spray paint like houses and stuff, and my hair would be so matted with paint.
Hate.
Oh,
Oh
man.
no, dude.
Like no matter what, I could have a bandana, I'd have it up nice and bandana, but throughout the day, like it's like, oh, this thing, like this hat sucks, and I want to take it off, and you take it off, and then your hair gets out, and then
Yeah,
like,
man, you probably came out of there with helmet head almost every day.
terrible. And like in order to wash it, like I have to like just lightly go over the top and then wash it out and then wash it and then wash it again. And I'm like, damn, I'm going to half a bottle of shampoo every 3 days just to get this paint out of my body.
You just keep a bottle of Dawn dish soap, the blue kind, in the shower.
Yeah.
Wash it through the first time and then use shampoo the second time. Yeah.
I used to paint, so I know what you mean.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
especially when
My
you're
husband had his own business, and
painting over head like ceiling stuff or whatever, and just there's no, it's not fun.
Oh,
the only reason I had dreadlocks really was because I ended up 2 or 3 times going to the gathering of the Juggalos, the ICP gathering.
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Hair got matted with all kinds of Fago and
ew.
you know,
Yuck.
Yeah.
they were nasty dreadlocks. That's why I cut them off. And
Oh, I've watched some of those shows that show those insides of those dreadlocks when they cut them off, and they'll be molded and yucky.
Yeah. That's the people that get like the
living in there.
Well, they just let
Yeah.
they let it mat up, and it's not like they let it out and then redo it or whatever. They literally have that dread in forever.
Yeah.
There's some, there was one where a guy finally washed his dreads after like 14 years, and like his hair was so, and then the bathtub was like black, and his hair would look like, he looked like Fabio after this was done. You know what I mean? But before, his hair was like, he could like lift, like it looked like he was cranking something. You know, that's how
Oh. Yeah.
it was like
That
long.
doesn't sound fun.
those motherfuckers would be the type that'd be like, hey, look, hold on. And be pulling shit out their dreadlocks. And, hey, look. Hey.
Yeah. Hiding shit in there.
I watched a chick.
Well,
It was little bitty skinny female. She hid a fucking fist, a big ass like bottle up in her dreads
Yeah.
and snuck it into the show.
Because it's like you could tangle it up in there. You know what I
That's
mean?
insanity. Goodness gracious.
You can tangle it up in there. Beans, how'd you know I grabbed your ass? I thought I did that quietly.
Oh, now quit it, Beans.
we playing grab ass.
Yeah, he is. Why does he always go back to that? You got something to tell us, Beans?
Actually, have you ever seen the movie Night at the Roxbury?
Probably.
Well, in that movie, the guy always, the owner of the club always says, like, did you grab my ass? And going around or whatever.
Oh, okay.
We used to do it all the time. We used to say it all the time to each other. Oh, here we go.
Mhm.
It's
Oh,
fireworks.
it was Dawn Bean.
Dad, they're lighting the fireworks in the street, and it's really close to your car, I think.
Oh
Whatever.
no.
My car's worthless.
No. It's not going to hurt anything, little lady. It'll be okay, we hope.
Hi, pretty.
Give it a couple minutes.
Did you guys?
So sweet.
Y'all can hear it, but they lighting shit off here. And
Worried about Dad's car. Hi, little lady. How are you? Aw,
Nuts.
super cute.
I'm crazy. She's the one. My
got
wife,
my feet off.
that lady at work. She's crazy.
What is that, Levi?
I'm sorry.
That was the one firework I have. I spent $30 on it.
That's one. Oh my God.
One.
Hi, Macy. How are you, dear?
Spins, and it shoots shit out the top. It's
Cool.
Guys, if anybody else wants to come up and chit chat, feel free to. I have it pinned. If you need me to put it back in, sometimes it doesn't show up. I'll be glad to.
no, don't put it back in.
What? No seconds? What the hell, Levi?
We need some milk.
Yeah, I'm looking at my daughter wants to see if there's any fireworks going on.
It's freaking 92 degrees here. I ain't going outside.
So I said
Wow.
when we
That's
were
awful.
when we were walking up that creek bed, man, it like reminded me of when I used to work in a smelter. Like you walk
Oh
outside,
my
that, like
Does it
immediately the shirt gets sucked to my body because I'm sweating already, and it's like, you know,
Yep.
it almost shrinks.
Like you can cut the air. It's so thick. Yeah.
Exactly. And then you're exhausted. You go inside and like that cool air hits you, and you immediately just want to like,
Yeah. Just, yep.
so good.
it's that type of heat.
Yuck.
It says it's 82 here, but it feels like 87.
I don't have any idea.
It's
I
like
just, I haven't been outside. I'm not going out there.
Satan's
Might get shot by a firework.
Yeah.
My
They've
daughter,
been letting them off every night, so I don't know.
she said they're setting fireworks off in the street and it's real close to your car. I'm like, oh, whatever. What are they gonna, this is gonna make my car look nicer. Let one of them hit my car. Fuck it. Don't break the window. That's expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
They always ask me why I never lock my car. I'm like, there's nothing in that car worth more than that window. If they want that change out of the thing and they break my window, like I'd rather them just open the door and take the change. That window is
yeah. Come on.
more expensive. Just open the door. I'll put a neon sign that says change if I have to. Just don't break the damn window.
Leave it on the roof.
Yeah. Exactly. Those windows suck, and it's like having sand in your car too. You never fully get it out.
Yeah, it's there forever.
It was 34 cents.
It sucks.
You know what else is like saying?
What's that?
Fucking glitter.
Glitter.
Oh, glitter.
These right here got glitter on them, and I got glitter all over me right now. Luckily,
Glitter,
because she's like, well,
glitter is forever.
were you at the strip club? She always shit. Like somebody's wearing something with glitter. You at the strip club? I'm like, yeah, I was at the strip club.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah. Is that because you got 2 or 3 daughters?
Yeah, $3 and a son.
3 daughters and a wife. So there you go. It's a glitter bomb.
Yeah. And like a lot of the artwork I do ends up having glitter in it in some way, shape, or form. So I work
right.
With
yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could figure out how to glitter shirts.
Yeah, I love glitter.
Yeah, glitter's fun. Or glow in the dark. Anything glow in the dark is cool too.
Well, they do have glow in the dark ink.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably expensive. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Hold on.
Talking to my friends.
Smoking some ganja. Marijuana and gun.
Ganja.
We're doing the pots.
Yeah, the pots.
The pots, yeah.
Yep.
Doing the pot. I'm gonna inject more marijuana.
Cheers, cheers.
Injecting in the pots. Put them if you got them. That's custard.
I feel like at what's that show, the little Einsteins, we're going on a trip in a favorite rocket ship.
I'll just go with the submarine because I don't know that song. We are with the submarine. Oh, that Helene the other day. Somebody's gifting her a yellow submarine bong. It's the funniest thing ever.
Oh yeah.
A funny little lady. Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. My light ain't working, but I'm gonna turn this light on because damn, I can't. Can I flip my camera real quick? No, I can't. So we're gonna turn it around. Can y'all see him?
I see something, but I don't know what it is.
Oh my God. He's hanging there. Wow.
Hanging around, huh?
hanging in my kitchen. I went to turn the light on and I was about to put my hand on him.
Oh no.
God, y'all was about to see me flip on camera.
Hey,
Well,
they eat
get a
bugs.
shoe.
I love spiders.
I hate spiders.
They're getting wild with them fireworks out there. They really
Oh,
are.
no, Dylan, please.
Oh, you had to go out. Oh.
Put
They
him
really are.
outside.
In the car with these damn things. So
Oh.
sorry. Thanks guys for chatting. I might jump back on and go live again in a little bit. I gotta.
All right.
Hey, it's been a good live, man. Thanks for being up. Okay, you have a good night, and thank
Oh,
you.
that's so pretty.
Thank you.
See you.
Love y'all.